We live. You're now tuned in to Free Game
episode of Free Game Friday.
Episode 26. Yeah,
buddy.
It's only 12 months in the year. When did we start Free Game?
Last year in October, I believe.
Sheesh.
I believe.
That's some good work. That's some good. We took a little break.
Maybe August, actually.
Yeah.
I think it's been about a year.
Come on, you know how it go. We got questions from the people, from the fans, from the homies, from the world. We're going to answer as best as we can in the next 20, 30 minutes. And then we out of here. You on your own. This first one is from Paul. In regards to my stock investment, is it possible to split your split?
Oh, I think we kind of answered this last episode. Well, I guess not technically.
Is it possible to split your split?
Like split it with somebody else? So like let's say I own 5% and I want to give somebody else 1% of my 5%?
I guess you can. You can email and we could make that happen. Yeah, I guess you can do that.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
This is from eternal.cree. What are some ways you can generate organic fan base or hard ticket sales? Sheesh.
What is it?
Generate an organic fan base or hard ticket sales. Well, I think for an organic fan base, it would just be like not running ads or like paying people, like paying for followers. Your fan base is going to be organic anyway.
Naturally.
Unless you pay for an inauthentic fan base. But to generate hard ticket sales, you would have to have a show that people want to come see, and you would have to advertise it adequately so that people know that there is a show coming.
Yeah, you just got to build demand. It's like a movie. The only way people go to the movie theater is if it's a movie they want to see, and that's the same way for a show.
Or if they know that the movie they want to see is going to be
right?
in the theater.
Yeah, marketing.
Yes, sir. You know what it is.
That's a lot from Paul.
Well, Paul had a lot of questions.
A lot of good ones. This is from Marshall.Saps. How do you balance perfecting a work versus sharing fresh and loving ideas? What is essential for a song to be shared? I don't perfect any work that I do. Honestly, once it's to a point where I enjoy it and I'm like, I fuck with that, I share it. I think that's the essential for me. Do you enjoy the song? Do you like the song? Does it make you feel good? If so, share it. You're never going to perfect anything.
That should be the only time that you share it.
What?
If you love it.
If you love it,
right?
Yeah. Sometimes the things you love aren't perfect. All the time, the things you love aren't perfect. So, yeah, you're not. You don't have to perfect it. You just got to share it if you love it.
What is perfect?
Right? What's perfect? What's perfect?
What is perfect? This is from Iam_smart. Will we be able to see you in Canada soon? I don't care how far it is. I'll be there.
Hilarious. I like to go to Canada. I like Drake.
Do he even be in Canada?
He lives in Canada.
Does he?
I don't know. Shit.
Right. You don't know that nigga.
I will be coming to Canada soon. I think I'm going to go to Canada next year. That feels like...
Canada is like the easiest out of the country spot to hit.
Yeah.
It's literally connected to us.
Yep.
That in Mexico.
In regards to stock, if someone's offer is accepted, they get paid the term of agreement for life, correct? Is that transferable? Let's say I wanted to give away my slice of pie to a neighbor or a friend or a relative. Could I? So in the agreement that I send out, it says that it has to be mutually agreeable for you to transfer it or change your stock or something. But yeah, I'm not opposed to that. If you want to give some to a neighbor, friend, or relative out of the stock that you purchased, you just have to email and we could work that out. So I'm not opposed.
And yes, it is forever.
Yeah, and it's in perpetuity. I'm not going to take it away. It's here till we gone.
Even if you sign a major deal?
Yeah, it's still there. I mean, major deals ain't got nothing to do with what I did prior to that.
Beautiful. I feel like people be wondering that, so I wanted to make sure I asked.
Yeah.
This is from the Divine Hippie. What do you find to be one of the biggest setbacks for any up-and-coming artists? It seems like what I see a lot is they stop putting out music. Like they'll put out a project or they'll start doing shows or something, and then it's like the work stops. Like they get a little bit of buzz and they're like, I'm known now. And it's like, now that you known, you got to go harder.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, I think their biggest setback is themselves every time.
Right.
Because nothing, man, it'd be so crazy because when you're going viral and you're on that cusp, a lot of niggas sign right there at that point instead of just going. Like we were talking about the other day, it's like, nigga, you hot, just go, keep going, no matter what you do. Even when you in negotiations, don't hold the music until the deal get done and shit. You might get a piece that go viral while you in negotiations, and now they gotta pay you more because your shit just popped off, but you stopped the motion trying to get a deal done and impress them niggas. It's like, no, keep going. As soon as you start bubbling, keep going, go crazy. And
I don't care what them niggas is talking about, like, oh, we love that song, wait till we sign.
Nope.
They should have signed you sooner.
Right? Go crazy.
They have the capability to make a deal go through same day.
Yeah.
If they really want it, they will make it happen. So it's like, bruh, don't ever slow your motion for nobody.
I had a nigga call me like, I'll sign you today.
Right.
Nigga see a viral moment go, nigga want to call and sign you today.
Right. Don't ever slow your motion.
Right. Hey, them niggas that don't be happy to see you, real interesting. Them niggas don't be happy to see you after that.
That is so strange.
Real interesting.
That is so strange.
This is from @rar_XA. I'm not going to say who it's from because some people got multiple, but it'd be good questions still. So I'm just going to let it.
Why does it matter?
Because I don't want to say this from Paul.
Right.
All right. How do you go about shooting music videos with a low budget? This is a great question. So something I do that's kind of new is I'll write out an entire music video concept, right? A song I love, I'll write out a full video treatment. And if I don't have the budget or the time or the will to execute a full idea at the moment, I'll find which scene in that full idea that I wrote out feels the best, or I think it's the best scene in that, and I'll just knock out that one scene as either a visualizer or a music video. Like Oh Dear, our video for Oh Dear, cutting the grass and shit, that was an entire video concept, and the lawnmower scene was one scene in a whole video of scenes that we were like, all right, let's execute this one. So if you have a low budget or don't have all the resources to do it, write out the full treatment and then pick the shot that you think is the best looking one. Cali Bear is going viral right now, and all we did was set under a court and film through the net. That was one shot. You feel me? So just pick the shot that looks and feels the best and execute that one.
That is such a great piece of advice. I feel like that's been one of the
That one needs to go up. Yeah. That's him.
That's the one from this episode for sure.
Right? Because you can get really convoluted. And when you have a full video treatment, sometimes it just feels draining because you got to pull 20 niggas again. And you're like, fuck, it's going to take a lot. But find that one shot that's like, man, I know this is the one. The Yoo-Hoo, or what was that Yoo-Hoo in the front yard? What did we do in the front? I'm up before the sunrise. That front yard, that was one shot. It was like, all right, let's knock this. So, yeah, write the whole treatment and then pick the one that really stands out and knock that out and use that as a teaser. And that might go to where you don't even have to do a whole music video no more. That did it. That did all the promotion. So, yeah, find one piece and knock it out.
A good idea, too, is like if you have multiple... Like, let's say you shot like a 5-scene, or you had a 5-scene idea for a music video. If you have 2 or 3 of those scenes that you can shoot and you do a visualizer for each, now you got 3 different visualizers.
For one song. Yeah.
It's a great idea. Right. My boy back there taking notes. This is from Victorious_Toro. With all the knowledge you have now, what would you do differently? I would have applied it sooner. I feel like there was a lot of stuff that I knew or that I had an inkling about, but sometimes you be like afraid of your own greatness, which sounds like dumb when you say it out loud, but that really be like a nigga will be scared to take action because they don't know what's gonna happen or they think they're gonna look goofy or whatever. But like every time we did something, we learned from it and then we got better afterwards.
Yeah, that's mine too. I would have just applied it sooner. I would have did it all. I would have applied it sooner.
I would have stopped doubting myself. I would have
been dropping at this rate and putting that shit out. But I mean, everything in the journey was a journey to get to this point. So it's like it was all necessary. But yeah, I would have just applied the information sooner.
Had a lot less self-doubt.
Like,
if I
this
could
formula that we use today would have worked in high school.
Yep.
It would have worked in high school. And I remember because in high school, I was dropping mixtapes and it was building buzz and it was growing. I used to drop vlogs and it was building. So it's like the formula works at any point as long as you do it.
Yep.
From my guy, Paul. Notice you haven't sold your last 2 albums. Any particular reason why not? No particular reason. Some albums I'll be like, I'm gonna sell this one, and some albums I just be like, go listen to it if you please. There's really no particular reason. It's just based on how I feel during the time or the moment. And
yeah, I think we talked about that last
some
episode.
Shit I just be like, some shit I literally make so fast that I'm just like, I just want to get it out and put it into the world. I don't want to do all that. But yeah, it just depends on how I feel. There's no specific reason at all.
Yeah. I'll be forgetting that I gotta pull the card. This is from Wheels on the Tank. There were some underscores in there that I didn't feel like saying. What are good marketing techniques that you find effective for someone with no audience? This is a great question because I feel like people really feel like they have no audience, which is so untrue. You're on a platform with millions of people on it. There is an audience there. Unless if you have no audience if you sit in your room by yourself.
They mean followers.
That's the only time you have no audience.
Right.
But even if you have no followers,
you still have an audience. You can go on YouTube and post a video right now and get a view with no subscribers. And you don't know where it came from, but it has right. You always have an audience if you're on a platform with billions of
and
people.
That's like you're minimizing your effect on the world. It's like, bro, somebody out there is watching. Somebody is gonna see it. Somebody is gonna like. Go ahead.
And it's like the relevance doesn't change. Whether there's an audience there or not, you should be making the best music and the best content you can.
Right.
Whether there's a nigga in the crowd or is not a nigga in the crowd. And if you do that, more people will slowly start to come and join the crowd.
It's like that saying, if a tree falls in a forest and there's no one around to hear it, did it fall? Yes, nigga. It still fell. It still fell.
Right.
Good.
This is from 3 Sides Savage. 3 sides. Savage. To the side. 3 sides. I know you smoke weed in your downtime. You don't know nothing. I know you smoke weed in your downtime. Is it a conscious effort to never be seen on camera smoking? You know what's hella funny? Where was we at? And someone was like, yeah, you don't really be like smoking on camera promoting. And we laughed because we was like, I'll be rehearsing with a joint in my hand. Or I smoke vlogs. You feel me?
We did a whole King Palm thing.
It's not a conscious effort ever to not be seen on camera smoking at all. Like, it's just yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like
y'all just look past it because I'm such a regular nigga. Like, you don't even pay attention to the fact that I be smoking. But no, I don't try to hide the fact that I smoke at all. But I'm not like a spokesperson for weed. I'm not like, nigga, go smoke weed and do this. Like, I smoke weed for my own benefit. It's like the reason why you've been like,
purpose. You don't want to like get a strain,
a weed strain. Yeah. You know, I'm not like a promotional advocate and trying to encourage niggas to go smoke weed and kids go smoke your weed. I just smoke my weed. If it's on camera, it's because I was smoking my weed and the camera was on. If it's not, it's just because it's not. You feel me? But no, it's no conscious effort to not be seen on camera smoking. But I've heard niggas say that a few times, a few people. So interesting.
Yeah. Open your eyes. That's like, bro, people really see what they want to see. Right? Crazy. I mean, y'all not.
Damn near every rehearsal video you watch on YouTube, I'm smoking a joint at some point.
Not really shows so much because you going hard as fuck.
Right? You don't even think about it. Yeah.
This is from Sir Observe a Lot. How to come up with a marketing strategy for social media. Watch LaRussell's page. Not just like I feel like, bro, we've talked about this a few times. Your life is your content model. Whatever it is that you're doing on a daily basis, and I would hope that it is the the company that you are trying to promote, or the brand or the business that you are building should be what you're doing on a daily basis. If you're really serious about it, then you should be creating social media around that. It all should come naturally.
Do what you love and document it and share it, because if you love it, someone else loves it. If you love to just go outside and shoot the basketball, film it and share it, and I'm sure there's someone that connects. If you spray paint
shoes,
everything, bro.
Bruh, people,
whatever the fuck you love to do, document it.
People be popping pimples on the internet, and they get
and them
millions of views.
Millions. I love a good blackhead removal, man.
Come on.
You can't beat that. Earwax removal, you can't beat that. There's a niche for everything, bro. Like, someone wants to see the same thing you want to see.
There is
there's a reason we all know Pinky. You feel me?
I don't know Pinky. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
Nah, but I was gonna say, for marketing strategy,
Tietta Trump though. I mean,
all right, this has been a great episode. He wildin'. A good marketing strategy.
Is it on me or you?
I'm trying to finish answering the damn question he's talking about. Fuck. Man, a good marketing strategy would be to switch it up. Nobody wants to see the same thing every single day, though. So if you only paint, like, try to figure out different ways to promote it and share it, and like doing the same thing over and over again could become.
You know what's crazy though? There's an advantage in that sometimes. Sometimes it creates your style.
True.
You remember dude who did my dragonfly thing, that spray paint? He do that type of video every single one. But he's creating a different piece of art. But that style, it makes people get familiar. Like when people see Free Game, like they know. You feel me? So sometimes you could build that familiarity. But variety is definitely important.
I guess why I was thinking about that is, like, there comes a certain point of time where people are like, I would like to see something new. You know, like 700 days of promoting.
And I think that comes after you get your 100 shots in, right? We did 100 box sessions and 100 wall sessions and 100.
But it's also okay,
right?
Fair,
right?
So fuck what I'm talking about.
Fuck that.
Fuck all of that.
This from Produced by AM. How do you go about reaching out to businesses for sponsorship/brand deals, if you do any? I've never reached out to someone for a sponsorship or a brand deal. They've always contacted me, and that's how it got secured.
Those
and
are the
locked
best
in.
ones.
Right. And I honestly don't feel like but nah, because some people reach out and they do get the pack. But I feel like
Intuit
the best
didn't reach out to you though. Somebody else did through Intuit.
But they wanted me. They just went through a middleman, a liaison. But they wanted me, which is, I think, has to be the basis of every brand partnership or sponsorship. They have to actually want to work with you.
Yeah.
I think that's where you get the most benefit from.
You need them to want to work with you. Not a rapper, but you.
You specifically, are they paying? Is someone paying you for you or for your service, right?
Yeah.
If you're a photographer, some people just need photos, so they're like, I'm hiring you. But some people want your specific style of photography, and you always have to know if you're being hired for who you are or the service that you provide, because that's going to determine the experience there.
Yep.
Splash been hired to be a director and not be Splash Bakery, but to just be there, right? And that's always a different situation. And it showed in
how he was treated.
It shows, right? Treat your niggas on set well. Treat your niggas on set well. That's a lesson today. Everybody on set is there to help and cultivate whatever you build, and treat niggas well.
Treat the janitor the same way you would the president.
Come on. Johnny the Light Bearer. It's on me. No, it's on you.
No, it's on you.
What was your last question?
The marketing strategy.
Nah, I just asked this one right here.
Oh.
Yep.
You right? Wow, look at you.
Yeah,
making sure I get a chance. This is from JYard11. What's the best way to do a rollout for an album if you're not viral? This is the same thing about thinking you don't have an audience. Do the rollout the same way you would if you had 1 million followers. Just be creative and, do something that you love.
What are all the things that we use for like rollout?
Visualizers, live session, videos, lyric video,
photos, track list, cover art, Events. Sometimes your events is your marketing. Like you do something dope and it gets to roll out from that. Interviews.
Lyric breakdowns.
Story, like me and Toad were talking about yesterday, telling a story behind a song. There's so many different ways you can market a project. Yeah.
Yeah. All that.
This from Johnny the Light Bearer. There we go. What books were given to Tietta to read before she joined the team? How to Make It in the New Music Business. I think that was Ari Herstand. Donald S. Passman's, I forgot what it's called, but it's a music business book. And I think there was one more, which I don't remember what it was.
I don't remember either.
But those two were those were the ones.
And then you just gave me a lot of life books
and Excel sheets and yeah.
You had some like
and then life book, A New Earth.
Yeah,
A New Earth was one. Right. Yeah.
I'll be forgetting. I gotta grab these. All right. This is from Scuba Squad Bells. Can you run ads for YouTube Shorts? They actually just recently rolled out where they do pay for the YouTube Shorts, but I don't know if there's ads being shown before or after them. But you can monetize them, so I would believe so because that's how monetization happens.
No, I think he's saying, can you run an ad for it?
Oh, like behind it?
Yeah. I've never tried to run an ad for a YouTube short, but I'm sure you can. I don't see why you can't. I've never tried it though.
That was a great question.
I'll look into that today.
It'll be in
I'll
the
let
description.
you know on the next Free
episode.
Game Friday. or that. Yep. Nice. That was a good one.
That was a good one. Stumped us.
This is from at Cleos_Soul Shop. Are you accepting vendors for the Houston show 9/8/23? Not really.
We don't ever.
I don't
know.
Hit me. What do you vend? Yeah, I don't know. Which I guess we could do like food vendors or something maybe. But yeah, I don't. We don't really be looking for vendors for the shows. Yeah. I've never been to a concert where there was vendors.
Yeah. I guess we kind of do have vendors though at the backyard show.
Yeah.
But
not really though.
I mean,
we don't
like
have
food,
vendors.
It's not really a food vendor because the food is free.
Yeah.
So they're just providing a service.
Yeah.
This is from I Am Shaw Smitty. When you coming to Atlanta? We actually are
September.
Going. Yeah.
I'm coming to Atlanta at the end of September. We're trying to align a show around it. So hopefully we can get a venue and a date locked, but I might be out there in September.
Yep. Did you end up getting booked for?
Yeah.
Nice. We'll be there.
This is from I Am Shaw Smitty too.
Nice.
Is there a formula you use when writing raps? No. No. I can't think of any.
We should do like a collage, not a collage, but like a snippet of like what he looks like when he's writing raps, because he'd be like,
yeah, it's some in the vlogs. Yeah, I can't think of any. There's no formula.
Just real nigga.
Yeah.
Sugar, spice, and real nigga. This is from Skin Barbie. Yep. What is content? When you say create 15 pieces, what actually is that? Live sessions, music videos, lyric videos, bar breakdowns, like your rap breakdowns, cover art, track list,
visualizers.
I think I said that. No? Music, yeah. Go ahead. We had 10 interviews, the story behind the creation of it.
Yeah. BTS.
Ooh. Go ahead, Splash Boy.
Yeah, it's endless. It's endless.
Content is when you film something and then you share it on social media.
Sometimes and sometimes not even. Content could be a quote post or a lyric post from the song. Like, bro, content.
Digital art shared on social media platforms.
Right. Content is literally just you sharing something in regards to what your
tweet.
art. It could be a tweet, bro. We've had tweets go viral, like just real. Just share something that's relevant and interesting, and feels good and some shit that you would want to see. Some shit that you would scroll past and be like, oh, this is intriguing. You feel me? At vintage_cam. Biggest thing or lesson you've learned this year?
Ooh, that's a good one.
I learned a lot of shit this year. Biggest thing or lesson I've learned. Let me see. Let me go on my gems. I don't really have a biggest thing I learned. They're all kind of equal. They all matter just as much. But let me see. Fear is a prerequisite to growth.
Ooh, that was a new one.
That's a new one. That's one of them. This ain't who I am. This is where I am.
Ooh.
That was one. Accept me as I am, not who you wish me to be. Important.
Ooh, sorry.
Oh, yesterday, Cujo told me this. Find out what works for you, and you'll find people that works for too.
Ooh, I like that one.
Right? He gave me that yesterday. I was like, ooh.
That boy spit.
Yeah, it was one of them.
Say it again.
Find out what works for you, and you'll find people that works for too. Yeah. Right? And you don't have to force people to try to agree with how you want to live your life. Just live it, and then you'll find people that agree with that shit. And they like, I'm gonna live it with you.
Right?
Now
we living it together.
Jim.
This is from I Am Smart. Shout out, hey Cujo.
Shout out Cujo, man.
How can I get access to
Cujo? Okay.
How can I get access to the Limitless book by LaRussell? You go into the internet and then you type in your web browser www.goodcompenny.co, and then there's a picture of his book and it says Limitless on there, and you click on it and it says make an offer, and then you put in the price that you would like to pay for that book, and then you click submit and you wait for your offer to be accepted. When it's accepted, the charge will go through on your card. At first it was held, not charged, like an escrow. And then once it's approved, it will be charged to your card, and then we'll ship it out to you, and then you will have access to that book.
Boom. And it comes with a download of an ebook too.
So you don't even gotta wait for it to get to you physically.
You can start reading it. All right, last two. This is from Wheels on the Tank. Do you think email marketing is dead? No, definitely not. I think email marketing works if it's relevant to the person receiving the email. If it's something they're interested in and they actually want, then you won, because they're going to click it. But if it's irrelevant and it just feels like a nuisance or just pestering or shit that it's like, bro, I don't care about that and I want to unsubscribe, then yeah. But no, it's definitely not dead. As long as it's relevant, it's not dead.
Yeah. Also, I was thinking too, sometimes even if they unsubscribe, they got familiar with the brand. Remember we were talking about that? Like,
and even if you unsubscribe, it doesn't mean I don't support the product. It just means I don't want to see an email every day about it. But I might be out in my way and I'm like, oh, that's that. And I'm still going to support it and get it. So yeah, definitely not dead.
That was great.
Last one.
Oh, that was the last one. This is from Uno U. Where do you go to claim your royalties? If you purchased LaRussell stock, then you'll get an email from the distro, either Command Shift or Vidya at this point in time, and it'll take you to a link and you'll click on it. And then if this is your first time, you'll have to create an account and link your bank account, and it'll walk you through all the steps. And then you'll click claim your royalties, and then you'll just start generating money on that platform.
It's been another beautiful episode of Free Game Friday. Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in every week. If you would like to have your question answered, you can submit it to the link below this video or the link in either of our bios. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah. For episode 27.
Hell yeah.